Hi, welcome to this lesson. So in this module, we are going to be looking at using regular expressions in JavaScript. Okay, so we're going to be looking at using regular expressions in JavaScript. All right, so let's first look at basic regex pattern. Okay, so in the last module, we looked at regex 101.com and we looked at the basic way of using regular expressions and making searches and things like that. So how do you translate that into JavaScript? So how do you do that? So all of this entire course is going to be in ES6. All right, so we're going to ES6 and above. It's going to be with let and constant not and not var. All right, so I wanted to tell that before I get started. So all right, let's create a very basic regex pattern. And as you know, regular expressions are for strings, right? So they are for string matching and things like that. So let's look at that first. So let's create a string first of all, and it's going to be a simple string. This is a simple JavaScript string. Okay, that's it. That's how it's going to be. And then let's also create a regex. So we already saw how regex is created in regex 101, right? So in JavaScript, you're going to have two front slashes, and just like you have with your comments, okay, you're going to have two front slashes, and that's why it became gray. Do you see that? The color changed to gray. But inside of this, we're going to have the word or the pattern or the character that we want to match with our string. Okay, so that's a regex. Okay, so this is the basics. This is the simplest way to create a regex pattern. So you have to type in two front slashes, and inside of that front slash, you're going to type in your pattern. That's it. Okay, so that's basically it. It can be anything. I told you, right? So this can be anything. So if I want to check if the word, the letter J, the capital letter J is in the string, I can just give J, and then it can be a simple letter, any letter, or it can be a sequence of letter. Okay, it can be like this. So if I want AET to be in the string, if I want to check if AET is in the string, or if I want to retrieve AET from the string, all instances of AET from the string and things like that, I can do this as well. Or it can be numbers, or it can be any special character at all. You can search for these in the string as well, or it can be all of these combined together as well. So any of these, all of these are all regular expressions. So you can search for anything and everything in your string. So at the base, this is just what it is. Okay, it lets you search for a sequence of characters, any kind of characters in the given string. Okay, now you can give different patterns. You can make this as intuitive as you want it to be, and you can use the flags that we saw in the last module, the global flag, the case insensitive flag, and things like that. But we'll be looking at all of that in the future lessons. But at the base, this is what regular expressions are, and this is how you create them in JavaScript. Now, if you notice, I haven't really taught you. See, even if I just give a space, it formed a regular expression from just that. A space is also a regular expression if it's specified between the two front slashes. So I can test if this particular string has spaces. Okay, and I can see how many spaces it has. And those are there are a lot of ways to do those things. Okay, you can there are multiple ways to test if a string has a specified pattern. There are ways to extract the pattern from your string. So there are types of ways to do those things, and I'll teach those in the next lesson. Okay, so right now we just created a regular expression, and we've seen how to do it in JavaScript. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.